Hear her say, she can't choke, she don't know what to do.
She's gotta go. Bye. I know that you love this flow. We just chillin', we just villains. We just chillin', we some villains.
I love it up, get the ammo and I stick it up. I grab shots on the top of shots. I bust the clip and I let it dip. I make it poop, make it explode. Touch your toes, hit your nose. Can you touch your toes? Simon telling you what to do. Running my commando, hitting the bando, trapping the bando, not like a Rambo. Rocky, Sylvester, Solo. I'm telling you, I get this money. Even.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. I am your host, Brian Barnaby, and I am joined by Grasso. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Barnes?
We got a heavy NBA episode here, and of course, joined always by our super producer, Mike. What's going on, man?
I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we got a lot to cover. We're going to recap a couple games, go over some All-Star stuff, and even do a mock draft for the upcoming All-Star game draft. So we're looking forward to that, and we'll jump right into it with a game from last night, and one of the most, honestly, the exciting games of the year. In overtime, the Sixers 131, Jazz 123, and once again, Joel Embiid 40 points, 19 rebounds, game-tying three in regulation with 5.9 seconds remaining, and then the Sixers in overtime take care of business. Really impressed by this Sixers team.
Yeah, Joel Embiid's been doing some great things all season. I feel like we haven't talked about the Sixers enough. Right now, are they first in the East or
so they're a half game back. I mean,
half
so
game
basically,
back. I mean,
right
Embiid's
there.
right there in the MVP conversation. That step back three to put into overtime, like, whoo, big guys aren't supposed to be able to do that. And he trucked Gobert like a few plays before.
I need to see that. I still need to see that.
I know. I thought it got posted, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Yeah, he just overpowered. You know, he loves going up against Gobert and just proving that
he's nothing.
Yeah,
he's
and
nobody.
You know, Gobert got All NBA third team last year, and Embiid got left off, and Embiid's definitely still a little feeling some sort of way about that.
I would too.
Yeah, and I'm honestly down on Gobert. I mean, we saw Zion body him around. You know, he's got this big $200 million contract, a nice 12-9 last night. You know, I just don't think he's worth it. And I mean, you look at the numbers. The Sixers outscore the Jazz 64-44 in the paint. I mean, that's complete domination. And we've really seen this Jazz team unravel over the past 4 games. I think they've lost 3 of 4 now, you know, after having the best record in the league.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with the Jazz. I think Gobert definitely is overpaid. I mean, $205 million for a guy who can't dominate the paint against everyone. It's definitely way too much.
I mean, I know he's more of a power forward, but I'd rather have Julius Randle on my team than Rudy Gobert, honestly.
Oh, you know I want him. Always.
Oh, look at that shot of him.
Yeah, you like that?
Nice.
So
little Blues Brothers.
And one other thing, and you know, I'm kind of motivated by this because I'm just going to be honest. I really just don't like the Nets, and after I see the Sixers do stuff like this, I honestly think they have a shot in the playoffs. I mean, of course, you need everything to go right, but when you have Embiid having games like this, and then you have Simmons, you know, distributing, playmaking, and you need your shooters, you know, Curry and Green to make shots. I mean, they have to play a perfect game, but I don't think you could say they have no shot to come out of the East.
Yeah, and you know, Tobias Harris definitely doesn't get enough credit. I mean, the guy's putting up 20 a game,
J. Cole,
as efficient as anyone in the league right now. Like, he's flirting with a 50, 40, 90 season. Scoring 20 a game, I thought he should have been an all-star. I thought he should have been an all-star over Simmons, actually. But, you know, it is what it is. Star power kind of rules. But Tobias Harris is good, man. Like, they got Harris, Simmons, Embiid, Curry. This team could beat the Nets.
And it's funny, the Nets and all those teams at the top of the West get all the attention. Everyone leaves out the Sixers. So I think as we go into the second half, that's going to change a little bit. I mean, if Embiid's dropping 40 and 19, how does he not win the MVP? And how do the Sixers not, you know, have a really good shot to advance, far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I wouldn't want if I was LeBron James is to play that team in the finals.
Yeah. No,
it's eerily reminiscent of when Hakeem was out west and Jordan was out east in their primes, and they never faced off. But in the regular season, the Houston Rockets dominated the Bulls.
Yeah, Jordan did not want to see.
He did not want to see Hakeem because who's guarding him?
Kryptonite, dude.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it's an interesting storyline too, because we've seen the Sixers the last couple of years, struggle in the playoffs, and then Doc Rivers has caught so much heat. Besides the one championship run, blowing 3-1 leads, not taking that Clippers team to the next level. So I think it would be a really good story to see the Sixers team advance far.
Yeah, I think Doc has a very shaky resume. I think he's done some great jobs, and I think he's really lost some teams over the years. So. Right now, he's got the Sixers firing on all cylinders, and I think a lot of credit's got to go to Embiid's health and just how well he has kept his body in shape.
Yeah,
stuck to his diet, and he's healthy.
100%. Finally,
just look at how he's moving out there. Like he trucked Gobert and just kept going to the hoop. He didn't fall on his face like
stumbling, bumbling.
Like he would have last year.
And the way his career started with missing, was it the first 2 seasons?
He missed the first full 2 seasons, and then only played 31 games in the third season off a pretty much knee, foot, and back injuries.
Right, and when you start out like that, everyone's thinking, okay, this is Greg Oden, like no shot, and he's basically the best center in the league. I mean, it's remarkable.
I was gonna even say historically though, it always does take big men a couple years. The guards come in, it seems like they're just all stars off the rip, and then these big men do take time. A lot of them, think about how young they are. They're like 19. Yeah, basically, they're still growing into their bodies. So it's like.
Yeah, Embiid started playing, I think, when he was 16. Yeah. He was just some kid from Africa.
Yeah.
He was like a runner and a volleyball player.
Yeah.
But he liked playing soccer. And I think like Luke and Mbamute found her like, dude, you're way too tall. Like you gotta come hoop, make millions.
Yeah. He is. And I think just going forward, my predictions, going into the second half, I think the Jazz at best are going to be 4th in the West. And I think the Sixers are a lock for the top 2 seed, if not the number 1 seed. So those are going to be interesting storylines. And obviously we'll cover it, as the season continues on. One other game from last night, we're going to recap the Blazers 108-106 over the Sixers.
Same time.
Once again, Lillard with the game-winning 3-pointer, 13.9 seconds left. And it wasn't even one of those vintage, 40, 50, 60-point games for Lillard. 22 points. I think he was 6 of 17 from the floor, so didn't light it up. But once again, when you need him most, Lillard steps up.
Yeah, both him and Curry struggled shooting the ball. Like before going into this game, you're thinking both guys are going to drop 35 and it's going to be just like a fireworks show from threes, and both of them struggled. But like you said, when you need him, Dame Lillard is going to make the shot.
Yeah,
he made it.
Always. He is literally what you call a point guard.
Yeah.
He has stepped into that Chris Paul point guard territory, in my opinion.
He is the guy, especially for this generation where the point guard does have to score.
Yeah.
Like Lillard really could do it all.
And
he plays defense.
How he
tries.
He elevates the team. I swear, there's so many other guards that you would consider in his category. Their record right now would be 10 games under 500. I mean, it's insane. Sure. Like you look at these games. Oh, they have no shot to win. Nope, and then they end up winning.
Yeah, and you got to give Damian Lillard credit, and CJ McCollum being like the second guy on that team. You got to give him a ton of credit for their leadership. They do a lot of team bonding, like exercises and skill.
Yeah, I remember
they hooked their the rookies up. Lillard he runs camps for the actual team over the
Melo
summer.
was a great addition, by the way. Can we say
22 points for Melo last night?
Yeah, can we talk about that? Like he's been such a great addition.
We thought this guy was out of the league.
No one was talking about him. Why? Because he had some bad reps, with some coaches, and honestly, the players that he was playing with in OKC and then Houston were known to kind of be crybabies a little bit. You know what I mean? Russell, it's tough to play with.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going from being the guy and you're transitioning to not being the guy, and then the guy is like just this horrible point guard.
Yeah, Melo did not have it easy transitioning to these teams. Obviously, he didn't pick them, but
it's good he found a home though.
Yeah. Like when he fit into Portland, like they just needed guys on the wings. They needed bench scoring. They needed any sort of assistance for Lillard and McCollum scoring the ball. He just fit in perfectly. I'm so happy for Melo.
Yeah. And I think the Blazers, down the stretch are going to be fun to watch. Now, listen, of course, I'm not expecting them to make like the Western Conference Finals or anything, but I think they finish as the 5 seed. They get the Jazz in the first round. I mean, who's to say that they can't, win a series?
Yeah, I mean, even coming into the season, I thought like Portland, Utah, Denver, and not Denver, Phoenix, like a few other teams were all going to be fighting for like that middle. And honestly, it's up for grabs. Any of those teams play each other. Yeah,
absolutely. And then on the other side of things, the Warriors, boy, I really don't think they're going to make the playoffs. It feels like Curry has to do everything. And then, you're relying on Andrew Wiggins to pick up slack. That's not a recipe for success.
No. I don't think the Warriors are going to get in, especially now you got teams that were sitting outside of the playoffs playing better, like the Mavs, who are obviously they're going to get in.
Yeah.
I think the Warriors are left out. It's just Curry's great. We love watching him, but no one's that good. This team is pretty trash besides Curry.
I think Portland actually is going to kind of get hot second half. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'm nervous about my Knicks because they do have a tough second half of a season schedule. I think it's like maybe even the hardest schedule. It's like when we get back, we're doing like a West Coast trip that includes like the Clippers, the Lakers, the Jazz,
the whole California like West Coast run. Tough.
That's always the tough one.
And it's like one of those 8 games in 9 days trips.
Portland's probably in there.
Yeah, like it's tough, dude. So that's one team I'm kind of worried about. But I think Portland is good, especially CJ's not back, right?
CJ's
so they've been doing this
a little while.
And he started off with the best start.
He was doing so well.
He was scoring like 28 a night.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so consistent. And I was actually bringing it back, and we'll close out on this for Portland and move on. But a couple of years ago when they lost in the Western Conference Finals, was that last year?
I think
2 years ago. 2 years ago. Okay,
yeah.
so 2 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't in the bubble. The last normal playoff.
Stephen A. Smith still had a show on 98.7 ESPN Radio, and he was talking about how whatever Portland blah they need to break them up. And then he even had CJ come on and even said it to him like, yo, one of you got to go out. I love you, brothers. You guys are my brothers.
I remember that. Yeah.
And he was like, and CJ was like, dude, nah. We're going to prove it to you guys. So that's just like another fuel I think is there. And like you said, that leadership, that was just a perfect example,
Yeah, like CJ's the perfect like second guy to Dame.
Perfect.
He has the exact same attitude.
They're both
in it. They both want to win.
And they're both low D1 school guys.
Yeah, they were both. Yeah, Lehigh University for McCollum
and Weber State.
For Lillard.
It'll be interesting to see how they play down the stretch. And one other thing too is Wiseman only played 11 minutes last night for the Warriors. What's up with that? I mean, I know that he's coming back from injury, but he can't play more than 11 minutes.
They are very careful with these comebacks.
Well, which makes sense because they've had some problems with injuries. But tonight they're going to be shorthanded.
Yeah.
So I would expect him to play more, with Curry and Green out. But, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I think, Steve Kerr and this organization, they know, like, this isn't the year.
Yeah.
Like, the second Klay Thompson got hurt again. I know that they went out and got Oubre to kind of save it, but come on.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Dude, I know he's probably not watching this, but Jamie Magone, if you do watch this, if you ever watch this, can you just finally admit that Wiggins is trash, dude? Like, honestly, dude, if he was good, he would have gone to Golden State right now and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Transformed his life. Yeah. But what is he? Doing the same thing, standing in the corner, not moving around, not saying off-ball screens. Not
a ton of rebounds.
Like you're in Golden State.
Yeah.
That should be like the most fun basketball on the planet.
Dude, it should have rejuvenated his life.
Imagine like how good he could be playing off of Curry and Draymond.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Such a wasted opportunity.
Put it to bed now, right? Can we put him to bed?
But
he's not. It's over for him with that. Like, he's just going to be that guy.
He'll always be a good player.
So we'll give him one of those.
But he'll never be an all-star, and he'll never be close to great.
He was supposed to be the next LeBron.
Yeah, which is
the
crazy.
hype was high. So
crazy to say. So, and moving on, we're actually going to do a mock draft for the upcoming All-Star game. So really pumped about this and the way we're going to do it. Me and Grasso are going to pick the teams, and I'm going to pick for LeBron. He's going to pick for Durant. And you know what? I'll give you first pick.
All right, so we got starters.
Yeah, we're gonna go starters.
Hold on a sec. Hold on.
And then we'll
Hold on, please.
The,
Can I just? Yeah.
We got you, man.
All right.
Who are the starters?
With
the stars.
I could pull it up if you want for you boys.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, the stars are the starters. Yeah, and he's just injured. That's why that's there.
All right, ready? And with the first pick in the NBA All-Star Draft. Oh, sorry, I did that bad. There we go.
Kevin Durant selects Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow.
That was a tough choice.
Yeah, dude. So many big names that you could go from there. It's funny. It's like, how do you even really? I mean, even the guys that are on the bench, you almost like want to take them over the starters. I mean, it's just so deep, you know.
Yeah.
Like
honestly, I would have took Lillard if I could.
So that it'll be interesting to see, and then we got another selection coming up here.
Oh, thank you, Tolino 99. Appreciate you, bud. Means the world. I can't take all the credit for this look, though. The shades are Cousin Anthony's.
Hey, look at you, Anthony.
We got another comment.
How's your mother? How's
Matt,
your
look at you.
Matthew, where are you?
How are you? Where are you? Are you in school, Matthew?
Shouldn't you be working, Matthew?
All right, let's get back to it.
You got my intro?
Oh, yeah, I got you. And with the second pick in the NBA All-Star Draft, Barnes. Damn, I fucked it up again.
Jokic. And LeBron would love to play with Jokic. I wish we could see that, for the regular season and playoffs, obviously. That would be awesome.
Hold on a sec. So, we got LeBron, Jokic.
Then Durant with Giannis.
And Durant is up now.
Okay. And with the technically third pick, his second pick in the NBA 2021 All-Star Draft.
Kawhi Leonard.
Wow. That's a banger.
That's what I was debating on picking first.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call.
We're gonna get to the comments after. Everybody in the stream, just keep on commenting whatever you want.
Yeah,
we'll get to.
We'll review them after.
All right. With the fourth pick in the NBA All-Star 2021 Draft.
You're better.
Luka.
He's going Euro mode.
Wow.
Imagine though that three on a regular team.
They're getting smoked. No one's gonna shoot.
Okay. Wow. This is getting hot.
In here.
This is getting hot. All right. With the fifth pick. Am I right? Is that right?
Yeah, the fifth pick.
With the fifth pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry. Wow. Who is that?
Team Durant.
All right, we're getting some help here, and so I could everybody.
Yeah, this is kind of a spur of the moment decision.
Tony's coming here.
Cousin Tony.
So you got to click this too, right? And then we got to see.
You
this.
can do it, Tony.
Oh, we're good. I don't have to actually technically see.
I have faith.
Yeah.
I have faith in you, Tony.
And then you got to type it in. Yeah, get in there. All right, here we go. All right, with the sixth pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
Joel Embiid.
Wow.
We're a little big, but I mean, we got talent, and I feel like that's a value pick at 6.
Yo, I didn't even know he was on the. I didn't even see his name on the list.
Damn, you missed it.
I didn't even know he was on there.
I didn't hide him from you.
Wow, Grasso.
Shit.
You
How
didn't
many
get
people
your
do I have
guy.
on my team? I thought there's only one more pick.
You have Giannis, Leonard, and
No, because they do
Steph.
the starters.
Now you're picking another one right now.
5 of them plus the team captain.
We still got how many guys?
So we each get 2
So
more.
wait, who's left? Kyrie, Beal, Tatum.
And
That's it. Yo, something got fucked up here.
no, it's just because AD, I think, or no.
He's just mad at you.
Or no, we each got
Joel.
2. No, we each get 1. That you are right. So they include the captain as a starter.
Yeah, the captain's.
Yeah. So there's just them 2 left.
No, there's 3. There's Kyrie, Beal, and Tatum.
I mean,
Why is there the
Well,
wrong number of people? Let's leave. Tatum's not a starter. Leave him out. We'll leave Tatum out. Kyrie. And Beal.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
With
we're ready.
The 7th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
Kyrie Irving.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very guard heavy for Grasso.
Giannis at the 5, Durant at the 4.
And then by default,
And with the 8th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. What a pick.
And we know LeBron has been trying to play with him for a long time.
For a while, since he was a kid.
So that will complete our starting lineups here.
Yes.
And we're going to go on to the reserves. And I guess the format for that is, I guess we're supposed to switch order for that, right? Like I go first now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the 9th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
Zion.
Wow. The crowd likes that one. The crowd likes that one. Trust me. I know them.
All of them, personally.
Yes, everybody in the stands right now. All right. With the 10th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
Give me Dame time.
Give him Dame time.
Give him Dame
the crowd
time.
likes that. The crowd likes that too. The crowd likes that.
Let's go.
They do.
Guard heavy.
Hard heavy is
We're
right.
chucking.
All right.
You ain't gonna be able to keep up.
With the 11th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft, Barnes selects.
Give me the beard.
Give him the beard. The crowd likes that one too. That's good. You guys are crowd pleasers over here.
Crowd just loves us.
They do, clearly. All right. With the 12th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Draft.
I'm gonna go on the assumption that we're not picking Anthony Davis, right?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
he's injured.
Then give me Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, Donovan, Connecticut boy.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. The Connecticut
Greenwich
people.
County Day.
Yep, exactly. And now with the 13th
13th.
pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
Devin Booker.
Wow, the crowd really look at him laughing too. He knows his team is better. Grasso knew once he got Joel Embiid, it was over. He tried to find
Dude, we're just chucking up threes all night.
he tried to find a loophole to restart.
Should I draft Gobert? No, that'd be a disaster for my team.
He'd have like 70 in the
I
All-Star
know.
game. He'd
I
break
might have to
records.
rely on Vucevic.
All right, with the 14th. Oh God.
God
With the
damn.
well, he's better than Gobert, I think.
He probably is.
I think so.
I mean,
Well,
$200 million man.
with the 14th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
Paul George.
Wow. The The crowd.
This isn't playoff P. This is All-Star game.
Okay. I hear you. They like it. He likes to, have fun. All right. With the 15th pick?
Yeah.
In the 2021 NBA I was about to say 2K League. NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
2K withdrawals.
Jason Tatum.
Wow. Crowd likes that. Grasso's I can't wait to read this back to the people. This team is like
oh man.
Barnes has like a fucking dynasty well built for 12 years.
Will this team ever lose a game? That's the question.
Grasso's team is built for like one stretch, one season, and it's like they could get it or not.
I need a lot of magic.
Yeah, a lot. With the 16th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
I don't even know, man. Give me Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
See, I'm not that big of a Ben Simmons.
I got you. People don't like that pick. They don't like that.
Oh.
But then again, he could be a big 2 for you. So half the room.
Yeah, this is an All-Star game.
Half the room loves it. All right.
We're flying up and down the court.
Yeah, you
chucking up corner threes all night long.
Oh my god. All right. With the 17th pick in the 2021 All-Star Weekend Draft.
Chris Paul.
Wow. The
Gino's clapping.
He's a good backup point guard, I think.
Yeah, he's great, dude.
He's great.
You hear the crowd? They agree.
We're getting down to the last of it. I think we got Jaylen Brown.
Who's left?
Nikola Vucevic,
Wow.
Domantas Sabonis, Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
All right.
With the 18th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
Are you ready, Michael TFL?
You're doing it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Julius Randle.
Yes. This is clearly the crowd
Well
favorite.
deserved. Well deserved.
Crowd is going crazy.
Y'all ready for this?
All right. Sorry, guys. The crowd, since the DJ got into it too, that's crazy. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think that could actually pull you over the top.
I think that shifted the balance of this game.
That clearly now it's over. Because he's my prediction for MVP.
LeBron and Jokic can, take a seat.
Kick
We'll
rocks.
give him most improved, honestly.
Definitely. If he doesn't get it, I'm never watching the NBA again.
Boycott.
Anyway, with the 19th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
Jaylen Brown.
Wow. The two Celtics
okay.
players.
And the two Suns players.
Okay, cool, dude.
You think you're special?
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
It's like, I like both. The 2 + 2 = 4, Mike. Anyway, with the 20th and final pick.
You know, 4 means.
No, wait, don't we still have?
What?
No, we still have a few more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's one more round after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind, folks. Sorry, you have to sleep through this. So with the 20th
Fast
pick,
forward to
with the 20th pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
Nikola Vucevic.
You needed that.
I need some size.
Yeah, you needed that.
Give me the big boy.
Yeah.
7-footer. He could shoot though.
And he's got great touch around the rim.
We'll post him up in the corner.
Yes.
Let's chuck some up.
Oh, yeah.
We're chucking.
With the 21st pick in the 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend Draft.
The $200 million man.
Oh,
Just for
my
some
God.
size on the bench. Otherwise, I would have taken Levine, but
Wow.
I thought he was going to take Levine, and I was going to actually offer my last pickup as a trade. Looking for a future first rounder.
Yes.
The future.
All-Star.
Yeah.
Like, can we get another one in next year?
Can I pick the injury replacement?
Yeah, seriously. All right. Is this the
Can I
final
get
pick?
Tobias Harris? This
Yeah, no, yeah, you get Levine.
So you get Levine.
Yeah.
I'll take him. I like Zach
Do
Levine.
the ding.
Come on home, Zach Levine.
Yep. So
That's what I love about the All-Star draft. The last pick is still
an
Zach
All-Star.
Levine.
All right. So
Almost 30 a night.
to recap.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got here.
All right. We have we'll do Grasso first.
Let's go. Let's go.
Team LeBron. Jokic.
Yeah, he's Team
sorry.
Durant, yeah.
I'm sorry. That's sad. Giannis, Leonard. See, that's actually pretty good. Steph, that's fire. We're underestimating this team.
Yeah.
Irving, Dame Lillard, Mitchell, Paul George, Ben Simmons, Julius Randle, and Vucevic and Levine. That's actually a really good team.
Yeah. What are you guys talking about over there?
I mean, then we'll read. Well, now it's time to read.
Yeah, who's on that other team?
You guys can't even. You guys are so slow.
Hold on a sec.
Look at these guys.
Hold on a sec. Here we go.
Go
Team
boom,
LeBron.
boom, boom, the floor.
Jokic.
Running and gunning.
Jokic, Luka, Embiid, Bradley Beal, Zion Williamson, James Harden, Booker, Tatum, Chris Paul, Jaylen Brown, and the $200 million. He should be $200. Should be $200. $1 million man, Rudy Gobert. Anybody out there, who do you think's winning this game?
Obviously, we know. Team Durant. It's an all-star game.
To be fair, I'd say we're about a 7-8 point favorite.
No, I think we're up 20.
Well,
Curry's going off.
But before we wrap up this segment, Mike, what would you give us for draft grades here?
Draft grades, I would give both A-minuses.
Wow.
Yeah,
because Randall should have went number 1 overall, and then
if that would have, dude. If you picked him earlier, it didn't have to be 1, but it had to be like 2 or 3.
I feel like I was a C+, but just because I drafted Randall, I got up to an A-.
Yeah. That might have had something to do with it.
Yeah,
starting lineup.
But I mean, I don't know how the real draft that's actually going to be tonight. I don't know how it's going to top this one.
It can't. Dude, I mean,
don't try. Just stay home, LeBron.
I don't even think they could get the bells on point like us.
Are they going to do it live on TV? Durant's going to be so funny. He's probably not going to say a word.
Remember the first year they did it, and everyone's like, why wouldn't you put that on TV? I don't know how they botched that one. But
the first one, right?
Yeah, but
we'll see.
Nice that they do that now. And then looking at some other stuff, this weekend, always look forward to the skills, competitions. And we'll start in the slam dunk contest, which, like we said before, is going to be at halftime, of the All-Star game. And they only are going with 3 players, probably to, speed it up. So it's going to be the New York Knicks rookie phenom, Obi Toppin. And we also have Cassius Stanley and Anthony Simmons from
Anthony.
Tough name to pronounce.
Who?
But Grasso, I'll go to you on this one. Who do you got here?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know who these guys are. I mean, I'm going to go with Obi Toppin just because.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going with the Knicks.
Yeah.
With everything.
And
the other 2 guys don't play.
Yeah.
Anthony Simons plays a little.
No, he plays a good amount. I'm gonna go with Toppin too because I think he hasn't got as much playing time as he'd like, so he kind of wants to show a national audience what he's all about. So I would love to see this, and I'm guessing Mike, you're gonna agree with us on this one, or
does a bear shit in the woods?
So looking forward to seeing that, and then also for the 3-point shootout, this should be a good one. We have Devin Booker, Curry, Jaylen Brown, Jason
I have a
Tatum,
pick for this.
Zach Levine and Donovan Mitchell, and we'll start with you again, Grasso. Who do you got here?
Mike seemed eager. I want to hear. Who
do
you got?
I mean, Mike, if you want to start, go ahead.
You know who's winning this? Levine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just love Levine, and I think he works his ass off, and he's going to prove that he's a top 3-point shooter in the league.
Yeah, Levine proves a lot of people wrong. He does work his ass off.
And his dad, I love his story. His dad, him and his dad are just dope.
Yeah, they are.
They just train all the time.
They
together.
train in the sand.
Yeah, you've seen it. Yep.
They're crazy.
He's jumping out of sand to dunk off 2 feet, just constantly up and down.
Who do you got?
Wet like Book.
Yeah, that's a good pick too.
Yeah, and
he is a former champion.
He is.
You know,
few years ago.
I hate to seem like a copycat, but I honestly was going to say him. And, you know, and I think, you know, he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder after being an injury replacement too. So once again, you know, he wants to really show everyone what he's all about. So, and I would love to see him and Curry in the finals. That'd be great.
We're Booker fans on this show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big Suns fans, honestly.
Yeah.
For sure. And then on to the last competition of All-Star Weekend, we have the Skills Challenge. And a few years ago, this used to be guard heavy, you know, maybe some small forwards. Now they have big men in here too. And I think Karl Anthony Towns won it one year.
He did, yeah.
You would think like the big, they don't have a shot because of the quickness, but he was able to win it. And, you know, you have to make the 3-point shot and stuff. So we have Robert Covington, Luka Doncic, Chris Paul, Julius Randle, Domantas Sabonis, and
Vucevic is impressive.
So we'll start with you again.
Speaking of that impressive man, I'm going to go with my all-star, Nikola Vucevic.
Nice.
I think he's going to win this.
Nice.
He actually is he's like
Skilled.
a you know, downgrade of Jokic.
Yeah.
He like does everything Jokic does, just not as good.
He's very good.
That's saying a lot. You know?
Yeah.
Being a downgrade from Jokic is
who do you got here, Mike?
This is tough for me. I don't know. I'm going to just go with Julius, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, Julius Randle. I think, like you said with Toby, it's going to be one of those. Like we're putting New York back on the map, and this is the weekend to do it.
Let's go.
And you know, I'm going to go with an interesting one here. Chris Paul.
I knew it.
You know, a guy that a couple years ago everyone wrote off, you know, when Houston's trading him away, like basically giving a pick away just to get rid of him. And he's really balled out. His jumper has looked really, you know, fresh. So I think, you know, with his quickness, jumper, I think he wins it. But really looking forward to All-Star Weekend. And interesting how it's all on one night. So it's just going to be an action-packed Sunday.
Yeah.
Should be a fun day.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. And then, you know, tonight is actually the last night of the regular season before the All-Star break. And then we're going to be off till Wednesday. So we definitely,
it's going to suck.
I know. I mean, but
this All-Star weekend's always rough, man.
But time to study up on the college game a little bit as we get into March Madness.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I like NBA better, but I think it's a good time to.
You watched those games the other night, right? Baylor.
Yeah.
Michigan played. I watched some of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't too focused, but damn, they're pretty good.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll definitely be all over that. And one game,
especially Gino,
we're gonna look at.
Gino's like his pants are tight.
Yeah.
One game we're gonna look at for tonight. We have the Bucks coming in at 21-14, and they're gonna travel to Memphis to play the 16-15 Grizzlies. And I think this is an interesting matchup. You know, the Bucks coming off a blowout loss to the Nuggets after that 5-game winning streak, which followed the 5-game losing streak. So they've kind of been up and down, and they also currently have a 3-game road losing streak. So I think they're really, you know, after an uneven first half, I think they're really looking to finish out strong. And, you know, like we've said before, I think the key to this game is going to be Giannis, you know, staying in the post, not bringing up the ball, not shooting 3-pointers, you know, just dominating down low.
Yeah, and I think against the Grizzlies, he can do that. I mean, Valanciunas is big, but doesn't move like Giannis. Then they got guys like Brandon Clark who can move like Giannis, but aren't big like him. So I think he's going to have the advantage in the post. I'm really interested to see what Drew Holiday does tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time. I mean, he's his 3rd game back now.
I'm just kind of wondering, like, if he's still kind of sick or, like,
it takes
he's
time.
Actually healthy or what. But, yeah, he's going to be the biggest key, I think, to this Bucks team. So I'm really going to keep a close eye on him. You know, for the Grizzlies, keep Giannis out of the paint.
Yeah.
Like we say, that's the only thing you could do.
Yeah. I think it's worth double teaming them. You know, I mean, they have some good shooters.
I'm double teaming him before he gets into the paint.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to just see him throwing.
Once he takes that one step from the 3-point line towards the hoop, I'm having 2 guys.
And I have a feeling this game we're going to see a couple of times Valanciunas kind of duck out of the way.
Yeah, Valanciunas is running.
He doesn't want any of that.
No posters for him.
And then, you know, I'm kind of interested to see, you know, as we get into the second half. I mean, the Grizzlies at 16-15 with their roster in a tough Western Conference, you know, I think that's respectable.
No, yeah.
So my whole thing is going to be, what does Ja do?
I want to see, yes.
You know? Is he going to start dropping 30 and 40?
He needs to start doing,
you know, because they need that. You know, they have some solid offensive guys, but nobody that dominates.
Is he playing tonight?
As far as I know, he's playing.
Okay, yeah, I expect a big game tonight. Going to All-Star weekend.
His last 10 games, he's averaging almost 20 points a game, almost 8 assists, but 17.6% from three-point range. Now, granted, he's not a three-point specialist, but you'd think, he should be able to shoot 30%, 35%,
Yeah, you'd think.
But hey, like I've said before, if it's not falling,
with him,
drive to the paint.
It took some time to get back off that injury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then shortened preseason, his guys are getting hurt in and out of lineup there. That team has been dealing with a lot, but I'm excited. I love Ja. I think he's gonna bounce back this second half.
Yeah.
I think he's off to a little slower start than people expected, and people were being a little too hard on him. He was hurt, he's coming back, and the way he plays, he relies heavily on his athleticism and his speed. So give him a second.
And how bad is almost 20 points and 8 assists?
Terrible.
Oh, dude,
for
he's
a
trash.
21-year-old or second year in the NBA.
Second year in the NBA, this garbage.
But the Grizzlies as a whole, though, 16-5, that's more than respectable in the Western Conference. I think they're gonna, even if Ja trends up, I think the Grizzlies, their record will probably trend down. I don't see them making it, but playing game, you never know. We got 10 teams.
That's true.
That have a chance.
I would look at that as a goal, even though
I think
only
Grizzlies,
a half game out of the 8th spot. I think they're going to fall back, but if they could get in that tournament, that'd be a lot to accomplish. And then it's kind of interesting that we've been so down in the Bucks. They're only 2.5 games out of first place in the East. You know what I mean? It's all right in front of them. I know it's unexpected, but I'm saying it's not like they're buried in the standings.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Old story.
What is this? Honestly, every year it's the Bucks or this powerhouse, and then they get bounced in the second round.
And they're going to get to the second round again this year.
Yeah.
So who are they going to play? What's going to happen?
Dude, they're not beating Brooklyn.
They're probably going to play either. Yeah, it's going to be.
They're
Brooklyn
not going to
or Philly.
beat Miami.
No, probably not.
But
honestly, Miami's even better.
Hot.
Yeah, they're hot. They're going to be hotter in the second half, and it even gets warmer. You know what I noticed with Miami? I noticed that as the season goes on and it starts getting warmer, and we get out of the winter months, that's when they start doing better. Like, if you remember when Spoelstra won Coach of the Year, it was because he had like a ridiculous second half record. Like they lost like 2 games. Yeah. It was crazy. Like summertime, baby, in Miami.
They needed extra hot down there.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I've been impressed, with Bam this year. I think he's played
Bam's
well.
He answered the bell.
And I think none needs to get consistent run. He's good.
He's a tough little
He wasn't even in the rotation in the beginning of the season, even with Butler out. But
I think he was hurt, something.
Yeah, he was coming back from something, but still, he's too talented, to leave on the bench.
I love those G League guys.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
Yeah, he is. He is. And then I have a feeling where you guys are going with this, but we'll do it anyway. What are your picks for this Bucks Grizzlies game?
I think it's gonna be a really good game, but I'm leaning towards the Bucks. I just think, Giannis is too much.
What do you got, Mike?
I got a 40 piece from Ja and a win.
Wow, that'd be an impressive way to end the first half.
I think
Giannis on
I
the
see
poster.
it. Yo.
Yeah,
You said it. You just manifested that. If that happens, if we get a ding while we're doing the pizza thing later, and that's the notification, wow.
But I'm going to go with the Bucks. I just think they're not going to. The Grizzlies are not going to be able to stop Giannis down low. I think he's going to drop probably 40 and 20, like an Embiid type of night.
And just scream at nobody.
Just like run like a buck actually would.
Yeah, literally.
I'm interested to see if Brandon Clark could check him. He's a little skinny.
Yeah,
he's such a good athlete. He's a great defender in college. But a little skinny. He's like one of those big guys needs to bulk up a little bit more before he could do it at the NBA level.
Yeah.
But, throw him at him. See what happens.
And we were going to preview one more game. It was going to be, the Suns and the Warriors. But without Draymond and Curry, the Suns should win by 30 or 40 points.
Kelly Oubre's out for revenge against his old team.
With a 50 burger.
with the solid 30.
Dude, if
Oubre.
that happens, I gotta put a sock in my mouth. I will on this camera. Tony's sock.
But
after he worked out,
after a run,
it's kind of crazy.
He drops 50. I swear.
Doesn't it feel like though the first half of the season kind of flew by? I can't believe it's already halfway over. But we still got a lot of basketball.
My bad.
Yet to be played.
Whatever.
And like we said, we're looking forward to All-Star weekends.
And I think coming out of All-Star weekend, like this is a weird year. This is a COVID year. We got a late start. We don't have
Mhm.
a full season. It's been hard to kind of get into it. I think coming back from All-Star break is going to be easier to get into basketball
It's gonna be
more.
crazy.
I think I'm going to be way more into it because I usually know like all the injury reports for like all 30 teams off the top of my head. I'm weird like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know it all this year, but I think coming back from All-Star break, like I'm ready to. I'm ready for some basketball, man.
The home stretch is going to be exciting for
teams are everyone's getting healthier. Teams are starting to heat up.
Yeah, absolutely. And
playoff basketball.
You know, as we wrap it up here, just one other golf note: the Bay Hill Invitational started today. Rory McIlroy, 6 under par, leads it right now. DeChambeau's in second at 5 under. Looking forward, to watching this, and it's named after Arnold Palmer. This was his course, so good thing that they do every year. So looking forward to recapping this on Monday, and we'll see what happens. Now, before we close out, any other things anybody has?
I'm getting excited to play some golf of my own.
I'm glad you mentioned
it's starting to get like it's been teasing us a little bit
because we've talked about going to games, going bowling. That's the next thing on the list.
Yes.
Definitely a downtown golf outing.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely, dude. We will go somewhere dope too.
Whoever breaks 100 will probably win this game.
Literally.
But like you said, it's all about having a good time. The scenery, nice
no
weather.
Phones.
No phones.
Just the boys.
Just get away from it all. So
we'll
definitely set that up soon for sure. And that'll wrap it up. But thanks, everyone, for joining us. Had a great time, and we'll see you all tomorrow.